Today I'm flying to Los Angeles, USA, a city known around the world for Hollywood glamour, palm trees and movie stars. But I have also heard people say it's overpriced and overrated and not as magical as it looks in the movies. So in this video I want to find out what Los Angeles really feels like as a first-time visitor. I will take you with me on the full journey, starting with my flight to LA, going through immigration, figuring out how to get to my hotel, and then heading out to get my first impressions of Los Angeles and the USA. I will also show you exactly how much money I spent, because people always say this is one of the most expensive cities in America. So by the end of this video you will know exactly what to expect as a tourist there. I'm planning to end the trip at the famous Hollywood sign, a dream destination for me ever since I started traveling. So let's find out, is LA worth a visit or is it just overrated? Feel free to join me. Okay, and we are starting the journey in Manila, the capital of the Philippines, and I have a 14 hours flight ahead of me, which is going to be the longest flight of my life. I'm flying with Philippines Airlines business class, so let's see what that experience will be like. Okay, and touching the plane for good luck as usual. Okay, first impression of the seat here. Very comfortable, and what I really love here is the leg space that I have, of course. And yeah, this seat can be turned into a complete flat bed, which is of course very nice on a 14 hours flight. I'm definitely trying to get some hours of sleep during the flight later.
I think I know.
That's possible,
right,
yeah.
right?
I filmed many videos in the Philippines before. Yeah.
Enjoy the flight, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it does happen sometimes that also the crew members of the flights I'm taking recognizing me, especially in countries where I have filmed already before. If you're not familiar with my channel, I spend a lot of time also here in the Philippines. It's one of my favorite countries actually, and I film many videos here as well. And yeah, one thing I noticed now that the screen is actually quite far, so if your eyes are not the best anymore, then yeah, this could be a struggle. It's also not a huge TV and you're sitting quite far away from it. Okay, the longest flight of my life, 14 hours to Los Angeles, USA. Let's start the journey. And yeah, the USA are currently all over the news worldwide because of Trump, because of tariffs, and because of their immigration laws, which have become quite strict recently. And I want to read you some of the news headlines that I came across in the past weeks while preparing this trip. There is, for example, German teens traveling to US jailed and booted after loosely planned vacation deemed suspicious. German tourists deported from US for not booking hotel. Luckily, I do have a hotel booking already. Backpacking German teenagers denied entry to US, jailed and deported. Denied, detained, deported. The faces of Trump's immigration crackdown. I was a British tourist trying to leave the US. Then I was detained, shackled and sent to an immigration detention center. US detention of European and Canadian tourists creates fear over traveling to America. So if you're reading these headlines, then it maybe makes you think twice about traveling to the US at the moment. So let's see what my immigration process will be like later. Okay, and about 1 hour into the journey and we got served the first meal of the flight. In total there will be 3 meals. First we got served a starter and I actually don't have any idea what that was. First I thought it's ube ice cream, but it was definitely not ice cream, so not sure what that was. And then as a main course I decided to get sea bass, and yeah, usually I'm not a huge fan of seafood and fish, but I actually really enjoyed this meal. And we got some bread on the side, and I also had a tea, and I also offered us a selection of different desserts to choose from. So that was really good first impression of the meals here during the flight. Okay, and we are about halfway through the journey already, and what is interesting, first of all, we just crossed the international date line. That means the date at our current location is now the previous day, so it's like traveling back in time. And it is also night time now at the location where we are, whereas my inner clock, I think it's about late afternoon now in Manila where we started. So for me it's just afternoon, but if I look outside it's pitch black and basically the middle of the night here already. So that feels a bit weird. And yeah, the first 6-7 hours now went by pretty fast actually. I tried to take a little nap here as well, watched some videos on my phone, so everything alright so far. Okay, and good morning. It feels a bit weird to say good morning because yeah, it is morning now at the location where we are, getting closer to the west coast of the USA. But my inner clock is still Manila time, and in Manila it is now 10:30 p.m. So evening time. But yeah, the crew is saying good morning to us. The captain just said good morning, and we just got served breakfast. I had tapsilog, which is actually one of my favorite dishes from the Philippines. It's basically beef together with garlic rice, and we also got some fruits as a starter. So in total I can say both meals I had were pretty good. I skipped the in-flight snack, so I only had these 2 meals. And yeah, we are getting closer to Los Angeles, and I am actually very looking forward to my first meal later in Los Angeles, because I know already where I will eat that first meal, and I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, we actually even arrived ahead of time. The flying time was only 12.5 hours now instead of 14. And yeah, overall that was a pretty enjoyable flight experience here in Philippine airline business class, despite the long journey time. Now I'm very excited to be in Los Angeles, USA. And we have arrived in Los Angeles, United States of America. Let's see what the arrival process will be like here. Okay, now I am not really nervous, but a bit concerned about the immigration process, because I read so many bad stories about this in the past weeks. And I'm also not sure actually how much I can actually film here with my camera, because I can imagine that they are stricter here with filming inside an airport compared to Asia. And yeah, here we go, US Customs and Border Protection. So far the airport actually looks very empty, but I also think this is quite a large airport, the LAX airport here. And yeah, what's actually very funny now is that I left the Philippines Sunday morning 11 a.m. and I arrived here in Los Angeles Sunday morning 9 a.m. So it's like I traveled back in time. I spent all day in the plane and I arrived earlier than when I left Manila. That is the weirdness of the time zones, especially when you travel backwards, you know. But that also means for me, my inner clock is now already after midnight in the Philippines, and here the day has just started. So let's see when I will actually get tired. I have to walk quite a lot here. I'm actually very excited for the moment. Hopefully very soon. First time stepping out of the airport. Yeah, I hope the whole process here doesn't take too long. Okay, and I am in the country, and yeah, the whole process of getting through immigration took more than half an hour, even though there were only like 10 people ahead of me in line. But I think they're really checking all the people here like very in depth. And also I got asked quite a few questions like, what are you doing here? How long you stay? Where do you stay? What is your job? And then he wanted to see my YouTube channel. He asked if I have employees, if the employees are traveling with me. Many questions were asked, but yeah, in the end, no problem for me to enter the United States. As a German citizen, I can stay in the United States visa-free for 90 days. And I see my bag already right here. There we are. Oh, we also have a dog here, probably searching the bags. There's something illegal inside. Whew. Oh, I feel very relieved now, even though it's way past my bedtime in Manila, where I'm coming from. So actually I should be very tired now, but you know, when you arrive somewhere new, that is of course very exciting. And here we are, Los Angeles welcomes you. And we have the famous Hollywood sign, which we are going to visit later in the video. Okay, and here we have another sign. Welcome to the United States of America. And yeah, something that made my immigration process a bit faster is I downloaded an app before called MPC. And with that app, like you can enter all your details already, like basic information about you, and that speeds up the immigration process, because there was a extra lane for people who have filled out the information on this app already, and that line was shorter than the usual immigration line. Okay, we need 2 things now. First, we need cash. I need to find an ATM, and then I need to figure out how to get to my hotel. We have currency exchange here. Usually ATMs are nearby then, but I don't see any. Are they using a lot of cash in the United States still? I think they're using a lot of credit cards here, right? I don't think they have an app to pay, like in China, for example, where you can pay everywhere with Alipay. But I do think credit cards are very popular here. Yeah, probably I'm going to use my credit card here a lot as well, but I always like to carry some cash with me as well, just yeah, in case my card doesn't work or something like that. So I'm always getting some cash when I arrive somewhere new. Hi, I'm looking for ATM.
Level 3.
Level 3. Which level is this?
Level 1.
Level 1. Okay, thank you very much. Probably in the departure section then. Usually departure is above. I can take the escalator here as well. You know what's a bit weird for me now? If you're not new here, if you know my channel already, then you probably know that I spent the past years here on the channel traveling around mainly Asia. And in Asia, like, not everyone speaks perfect English. And here, of course, everyone speaks perfect English. So I'm not used to that anymore, that I approach locals in the country and they speak perfect English. So English is of course not a problem here. Okay, yeah, as expected, I am now in the departure hall.
Airlines.
I need ATM.
ATM?
Yes.
You go straight down.
Straight?
Near the restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's that way.
Okay, thank you so much. Wow, it's really difficult to find an ATM here. I think this is the first time I ever arrived somewhere and there's no ATM in the arrival section of the airport. That is very strange, isn't it? Let's see if I can get cash here. This is also the only ATM that I can see here. So let's hope that one is working. Okay, I expect that the United States is a bit on the pricier side of travel destinations. So how much do I need? I actually don't know. I think I'm going to get $200 and then I will see how long that lasts. And there's a $3 fee. Yes. And that's the sound I was talking about. And here we go. Oh, I even got smaller bills. How convenient. And yeah, these are the bills here. The thing is, they are all... Oh, I actually only have $20 bills. But as far as I know, every bill here is the same size and the same color. So it's a bit hard to differentiate between them. But yeah, I only have the $20 bills. I actually don't know who that person is. If you're watching this and you are from the United States and you know who this person is, let me know in the comments. Okay, I am back at the arrival part of the airport. And there's a sign here, taxi, P3, 4 minutes walk. And let's step outside. First time on my channel that we are in this part of the world. I'm very excited to be here. The land of the free. This is what freedom smells like. I'm excited. So, I guess they also have Uber here. I'm not guessing, I actually know. I'm pretty sure. I mean, Uber is from here, right? So I could also use Uber. I do have the Uber app on my phone. Oh, you know what? I want to take these very typical yellow taxis. I hope they still exist here. But like when I was a child and I watched all these Hollywood movies, people always use these typical yellow American taxis, right? That's what I want. Okay, I am a bit confused now that you have to walk into a parking lot to get a taxi. But at least the sign is yellow already. So maybe that means I will get a yellow taxi. This feels wrong. There's also literally nobody else here. But there's a sign taxi. Okay, this is a bit weird. If the sign says taxi, then I trust that sign. Wait, there's another sign here. For a taxi, please call $16.50 minimum fare. I have to call a taxi? I don't have a local SIM card, so I obviously can't call a taxi now. Let me check if I can get an Uber then. Probably Uber is easier than getting a regular airport taxi. I mean, how inconvenient if you arrive here as a foreigner, as a tourist, and you want to get an airport taxi and you have to call it. Maybe nobody here uses these taxis anymore, so maybe Uber is the better option then. So I do have the Uber app already here. Are you kidding me? I really have to get used to these prices, especially after coming from Southeast Asia. Wow, so my hotel is literally like 6 minutes away only. It's very near the airport, and the cheapest Uber ride is $35. Wow. But yeah, I guess that's the first price or the first thing I'm going to pay here in the United States already. So getting a 6-minute Uber ride, $35. Alright, where am I? I think I have to walk over there. There seems to be a drop-up pickup point. Actually, let me find that pickup point first before I book it. Okay, I'm looking at this map here now, and there is a Uber pickup area. Uber right here, but I am here and I think it's too far to walk here, so I think I have to take a shuttle bus to this pickup point just to get a 5-minute Uber ride then from there. Okay, here we go. LA exit, take the shuttle to taxi and ride app pickup. So I guess I have to wait for the shuttle here now. Let's see how long that will take. I would guess though that they come quite frequently. And here is the shuttle bus. That was about 5 minutes only, so not a long wait. Yeah, the bus is also free. It says free shuttle on the side. Okay, let's take the bus here. Okay, and about 10 minutes later, and I am at a parking lot a bit outside of the airport. Okay, I think once you know the system, it's actually not that difficult to understand. So in case you are arriving here as well, and you're watching this video before, just walk out of the terminal, follow the, I think, green signs with these buses, and then take the bus to this parking lot. Oh, check it out. We do have yellow taxis here. Oh, I want to take one of these. They do look a bit different than the taxis I saw as a child in the movies, but it is a yellow taxi. Excuse me, are these metered taxis?
Yes, they're metered.
Oh, I would like to get a yellow taxi. That's typical America for me.
Yeah.
I don't see many yellow taxis around anymore. Is that not a thing anymore?
There's a lot of yellow taxis, but they're not yellow anymore. For example, This is a yellow cab, but he's not yellow.
Because when I was a child, I always watched American movies.
They're
and
all
I always
yellow.
saw the yellow taxis.
Yeah, this is for you. This is
Okay.
a yellow cab. He just happens to be white.
Okay, thank you very much. Alright, so I have a yellow cab, but it's not yellow. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm actually not going far. My hotel is literally down the road. According to Google Maps, I think from here where I am now, it's like only like a 6-minute ride. So let's see how much that is going to cost me. Okay, that was easy. How much you get? 30?
Yeah.
Okay, 40 ready. You have $5 change?
Yes, sir.
Just give me 5. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a good day. Okay, to be honest, I actually feel a bit stupid now. It was literally a 5-minute ride and I just paid $35 including tips for that. Oh man, these prices. Coming from Southeast Asia, this is such a different world when it comes to these prices. But yeah, that of course doesn't ruin my mood. I mean, look at this. We have palm trees here, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in Los Angeles and I'm very happy to be here. And yeah, this is where I'm staying. Residence Inn by Marriott. Literally down the road from the airport. Okay, let me check in and then I will see you afterwards to get some food. Oh, check it out, they even have these robots here, which I saw before in China. That is very interesting. These robots, at least in China, that's how it works. They deliver food or drinks to your room. Oh, actually quite funny to also see that here. And yeah, actually as expected, I can't check in now because it's literally like 10:30 in the morning now. So too early to check in. So I'm going to grab a coffee now to keep me awake. Oh, by the way, there's another ATM here. So I could have gotten an ATM here as well. Is this the Starbucks? Oh, it is, yes. Okay, let's get a coffee then. Hello. Can I get a iced latte?
Iced latte? What size?
What sizes do you have here?
We have tall, grande, venti.
Oh, that's the biggest cup I have ever seen in a Starbucks.
Oh no, not for that latte.
The middle one is okay. That one, yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, got an iced latte here and the price for that was I think $6.50. Okay, and about 2 hours later and I have checked into my room and it's quite a large room, very spacious. That was one of the main reasons why I choose this hotel. I even have a little kitchen area, so I'm quite happy with the room and yeah, I'm paying quite exactly $200 here per night, including the breakfast. And yeah, now I want to get lunch at a highly recommended place. Oh, the first difference I noticed compared to Southeast Asia where I'm just coming from. People actually stop at a zebra crossing here. Oh, I was surprised. I was not expecting that. Because yeah, in Southeast Asia, where I spend most of my time, it's not really common that people stop for you at zebra crossings. But here, 2 cars were stopping right away. Oh, that's great. Oh, wow. Yeah, the airport is literally right there. So I think this is actually also a really cool plane spotting area. Actually, I can see many people sitting there in the park. Maybe they are doing exactly that. I hope I can see that again. That was actually pretty cool. And yeah, over there is the place where I want to get my first meal, In-N-Out Burger. And yeah, I have heard many good things about this burger chain. As far as I know, it's like a fast food chain that you cannot find everywhere in the USA, just in some places. And yeah, I have heard people say they are selling the best burgers in the USA. Some are saying they are selling the best burgers on the West Coast. And people told me it's definitely a must try when you are coming to Los Angeles. Check it out, there's a tattoo shop here and it says family owned and veteran owned. And I think the people here in the United States are very proud of their soldiers and their veterans. So I think that's the reason why they display it here, like literally on the window, so everyone who walks by can see it. This place is owned by veterans. That's actually quite interesting. In Germany, we definitely don't have such a culture, like honoring our soldiers or people who have fought in wars for us. It's actually quite the opposite in Germany, I have to say. That maybe also has to do with our history. But yeah, if you're from the USA, I would actually love to know more about that. How important are veterans here in your country, or do they have a special status in society, something like that? Let me know in the comments. Before we're going to eat, check out this park, and there's another plane coming. Oh wow, that is actually pretty cool. And yeah, there are people here sitting in chairs, so I think they're actually doing exactly what I was thinking, plane spotting, which I think is actually quite popular. Some people really like to do that, sitting near airports, spotting the planes and then competing against each other who can see like the cooler plane or the biggest one. So I think that is what people are doing here. Yeah, many people here in the park, and yeah, I think this is literally a perfect spot to do that because you could see how close by the planes are flying here and then landing over there. So a cool spot here right in front of the In-N-Out Burger shop. Hello. Excuse me, are you from here?
No.
But have you eaten here before?
Yeah, it's very delicious.
It's my first time here. What can you recommend?
Just get the double
The double
with animal style fries.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for that tip.
Cheers.
Thank you. All right, a local recommended the double. So let's see. Oh, it's very busy here. Oh yeah, you can see this is a popular spot. Okay, so the menu is actually not that big. They have the double, the cheeseburger, hamburger and french fries, and then drinks on the side. Hello. It's my first time eating In-N-Out Burger.
Really? I got something for you.
I just arrived here in Los Angeles.
From where?
I'm from Germany.
Germany?
Yeah.
I got something for you.
You got something for me?
Yeah.
Oh, a hat.
And then if you can take home back to Germany.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, got some welcome gifts here, but yeah, I do have to wait, and I guess it's gonna take a while. Okay.
And we're gonna get that vanilla shake for you right now.
Okay, amazing how many people are working here. It's insane. And yeah, I just waited for about 10 minutes, and that looks already quite promising. Vanilla shake? Yeah. Okay. So by the way, I didn't tell you yet what I ordered actually. So I got a vanilla milkshake, and then I have the double here, the recommendation from the guy, and then just simple classic fries. So I think this is a very stereotype, typical American meal. So actually quite good as a first meal here for me, I think. Okay, so I am wearing the hat now that the guy gave me. And yeah, I'm actually very excited to try this now. Let me start with the fries. They're very soft, not that crunchy. Some people prefer very crunchy and some people prefer the softer ones. Usually I like the crunchy ones more, but these ones are actually pretty good as well. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I think they actually make them quite fresh. But there's no sauce on the side. But I think I saw people walking out there with sauces in their hands. So I think if I would have asked to get sauces, then I probably would have gotten some. And yeah, this by the way is salt. So I could add some salt on the fries, but I'm okay with having it just like this. And now the milkshake. I think it's been a while since I last had a proper milkshake. Vanilla flavor, let's try it. Oh, it's very thick. I have to suck really hard to get it out of the cup. Oh, and I'm not sure if you can hear it. The starting planes over there, so literally the airport is right over there. The planes are quite loud. Oh, the shake is so thick and creamy. That is actually quite delicious. Okay, fries were decent. Nothing too special, I would say, but decent fries. The shake is really good. Let's see what the burger has to offer. The main reason to come here, I think. This is what the burger looks like. And yeah, I think double just refers to the double beef patty that we're having here. So we have 2 thin beef patties, we have iceberg salad, tomato and cheese, and I think that's it. Okay, my first bite of a proper burger here in the USA. Let's give it a try. Okay, the beef patty is quite thin, so I think it was a very good idea to get the double. So I have 2 beef patties now, which makes it like 1 big patty. But I have to say, I really like the bun. It's not too soft, you know. It's quite crunchy here on the outside. And then there's also a decent amount of iceberg salad on there, so that adds like a fresh kick to the taste. And what I also like, they're not adding too much sauce. It's not a super saucy burger. Oh, this is actually very good. I'm not sure if this is the best burger I ever had, but for a fast food burger, this is very good. I would definitely rate this higher than a regular McDonald's burger for sure. So I think I'm giving this burger a very solid 8 out of 10. If you're from the United States, let me know which burger shop sells better burgers here. So which place should I try next? And yeah, I am literally awake for 24 hours now, so I'm actually getting very tired. And yeah, I couldn't really sleep on the flight. I napped for like an hour, but not proper sleep because it was a flight during the day for me, so I wasn't really tired. But yeah, now I am getting really tired. It is about 3 p.m. here local time now, so I'm trying to stay awake until the evening. Otherwise I would totally mess up my sleep rhythm, and I definitely don't want that. Okay, thank you very much for the ride. Bye-bye. Alright, and we have arrived now at one of the most popular areas in town, one of the most famous areas here in Los Angeles, Venice Beach. A very interesting area. I'm very excited to explore around here now. So we literally have the ocean and the beach area over there. And yeah, we're going to have a walk around now. And yeah, I just had a Uber ride for about 15 to 20 minutes from my hotel to get here. And the price for that Uber ride was $43 US. All right, and here we are. It's a very interesting area with lots of shops here, food, drinks. You can get henna tattoos there. You can get e-bikes here, I think. So let's have a look around. All right, here we have the very famous Muscle Beach, Venice. A very famous place. I think mostly made famous by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Maybe you have heard of him before. He's actually from Austria, not Germany, but from Austria. I actually think he used to have a shop somewhere here when he was younger, in his bodybuilding times. And yeah, Muscle Beach. Oh, I really like to see places with my own eyes that I only know from movies or from TV, and then suddenly you stand here seeing it with your own eyes. That is one of my favorite moments when I'm traveling. Okay, something that I would not have expected. There's a Chinese massage place here. That looks interesting. Hello, can I get a massage here?
Yeah.
Yes? Ah, here we have a sign. Body massage, foot massage. Body massage, can you do like upper body? Just my neck, my shoulder?
20 minutes, okay?
12 minutes is okay. 20 minutes is too long.
No.
12 is okay,
Oh,
yeah?
okay.
Yes, okay. Alright, let's get a 12-minute Chinese massage here, right at Venice Beach in Los Angeles. Just sit here?
Yeah.
Here? Okay, how does it work? I put my head here, right?
Knee.
My knee?
Yeah.
Oh, like this? Ah, you sit like this here, okay. And then the head here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how this Chinese man will massage me here. But yeah, after the long flight that I had yesterday, I actually thought this morning, oh, massage would be nice. And then when I saw this sign here, Chinese massage, I thought, let's go for it. Ah, we have something to make it more soft for me.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, yeah, actually it feels a bit more comfortable now. So let's see, I think he's starting now. Yeah, I was asking him just to do my back and my shoulders. Oh yeah, that does feel very good. He's pushing very hard. Wow. Okay, he's working now on my back, my middle back. Not sure how to say that in English, but the middle part of my back. And he's putting a lot of forces on it. Oh, but I have to say, yeah, it feels actually quite good. And usually after massage, like, you can feel it. Like, I don't get massages often, but every time I get one, I'm thinking I should get it more often. Okay, he just took my hand and stretching me now a bit. I'm not sure if you can see it. I have to say it's on the edge of being painful and feeling good. He really has strong hands. Yeah, I will tell you at the end if it was worth it or not. Oh, he's really pushing now. Okay, oh, that was good. 谢谢. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I think that was actually worth it. Yeah, like I said, it was on the edge of being painful and feeling nice. But I think, like, if you want a strong massage, that's exactly how it should be. 谢谢. Thank you very much. You have a $5 change? Then a $3 tip for you. Okay, 谢谢. Thank you very much. Okay, have a good day. Bye bye. Again?
How was the massage?
It was a good massage. He really has strong hands.
They're the best.
Oh, you know them?
For many years.
Ah, you're from here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a popular shop here?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't be here.
They wouldn't be here?
Yeah.
What do you
A lot
mean?
of people want to be here.
Ah, because it's a popular location?
A lot of people want,
Yeah.
A lot of people want this to be here. But you have to be here. You have to be able to survive year after year.
Right, so you have to be good, right? That's your
best.
point, I guess.
You have to be the best.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Enjoy your tacos.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye. Oh no, I don't need CDs, thank you. I actually see a lot of guys handing out CDs here, which surprises me. I mean, who still listens to music on a CD these days? I mean, for example, I can't even play CDs anymore. The laptop that I have, you can't even insert CDs there anymore. So I'm actually surprised. Where literally, like, I walked around here for 5 minutes now, like before the massage, and like he was the, I think, 5th guy offering me a CD. And yeah, I think, as far as I understand these guys, like, it's their own music and they're trying to promote it, and they tell you, oh, it's a free CD. But I guess, let me know in the comments if you know about this, but I guess after they're handing you the free CD, they're asking for donations or tips, something like that. I think that's what they are doing. Okay, I do want to get some food somewhere here as well, but first let's actually have a proper look onto the beach right here. It's very, very large actually. Like, from the water to over there, that's like 150 meters, maybe even more, and it goes on and on. So it's a huge, large beach actually. Very nice. Although I have to say, today it's a bit more chilly. Like yesterday when I arrived here in the afternoon, it was actually pretty warm, like around 30 degrees. I'm not sure what's that in Fahrenheit for my American viewers. I guess around 80, 85 maybe. But the point is, I need a jacket today. And it's definitely more chilly and not really proper beach weather. But yeah, I can definitely imagine this being a popular spot during summer. Not only for tourists, but probably also for many locals from LA to come here. I'm actually not sure if this is like good water to swim there. Probably you can go swimming, but yeah, I could also imagine that sometimes there are maybe like rough waves, things like that. So maybe not the best water for swimming. But yeah, the point is that the beach here looks very nice actually. And yeah, we're going to walk down the beachfront there now, all the way down to Santa Monica, to the famous Santa Monica Pier. And also the sand quality here is really, really nice. It's actually really nice sand. It's very soft to walk on it. So this is actually a really cool beach. Really like it. Also overall the vibe here is cool. And so many opportunities for food over there, for things to do. Okay, I'm basically in between Venice and Santa Monica now. I think it's like a 40-45 minute walk in total. And yeah, one thing I can say so far is that the people here are extremely friendly towards me so far. Like everyone I've spoken to, everyone I met so far, very, very friendly. That is very, very nice. And also nobody so far had a problem with my camera. At the beginning, I was a bit worried if some people maybe don't want to be filmed here, don't like me walking around with the camera filming everything. But so far that has not been a problem at all. So yeah, overall great first impressions of the people here. Hello, you're selling fruits here?
Yeah.
What do you have here? Oranges, is this mango?
Mango, yeah.
Mango, pineapple, how much?
$10.
$10? And how much do I get, like a cup or one cup? Can I do mix? Mix?
Okay.
Maybe, how do you call this in English?
Cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe? Okay, can I mix cantaloupe and mango? Yeah? Okay. Alright, so let's get some fresh fruits here. Yeah, I'm walking down the beach towards Santa Monica now. And I thought some fruits as a refreshment, that would be great. I think he also has some spicy sauces here. What are these sauces here? Is this spicy?
Spicy?
Everything spicy?
Yes.
Okay, no spicy for me, please. I'm just curious what it is. What are we having here? Classical seasoning with lime. Oh, and then he's cutting everything fresh here. Yeah, fresh fruits on a warm sunny day here in Los Angeles, why not? So we have a cantaloupe and then the mango, and then we also have oranges here. Not sure what this fruit is. What is this fruit here? Is this mango too? Ah, this is also mango. And then we have watermelon and cucumber even. It's not a fruit, that's a vegetable. But I guess some people like to add cucumber as well. And then he puts everything in this huge cup here. That is a big portion actually. I think some more mango now. And then you get a fork, and then just like that, we have a great portion of fresh fruits. 20. Okay, thank you very much. Where are you from? You're from Mexico?
Mexico.
Okay, gracias. Thank you very much. Okay, let me try the mango first. Unfortunately, it's not the sweet mango. Like, I'm a huge fan of this very sweet mango that you can get, for example, when you order mango sticky rice in Thailand. So I was actually hoping for that, but I think this is the more sour mango. But let's give it a try. Yeah, not really sour, still sweet, but not this very super sweet mango flavor that I love, but still very good. And then we have the cantaloupe here. I think that's the English word. Cantaloupe. Very decent. Okay, I'm taking these fruits now and enjoy them for the rest of the walk towards Santa Monica. Okay, and here we are at the famous Santa Monica Pier. And yeah, walking from Venice to here took me about 40-45 minutes. And yeah, this is also actually very cool to see this here, because I don't know if you know the video game GTA 5, GTA San Andreas. It actually looks exactly like in the games. That is so funny. And yeah, in case you're not familiar with the GTA video games, it's a game, or these are two games that play in Los Angeles, and you can visit this exact spot in the game. And when I was younger, I used to play GTA 5, GTA San Andreas, so I recognize this place from the games. And yeah, let's see if I can grab a bite. I'm actually pretty full already. This huge cup of fruits filled me up quite a lot. But yeah, maybe a lot of snack up there. Let's see what we can get. And then afterwards we will continue to Hollywood. What is this? What are you selling here?
$5, mister.
What is this? I've never seen this before.
Churros.
Churros?
Yeah.
Ah, it's something sweet?
Yeah.
$5?
5.
Okay, let me get this. I think this is a Mexican snack. It's from Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Churros?
Chocolate, caramelo.
Oh, you have different fillings? Ah, oh, you can add something.
Caramelo, lechera, chocolate.
I think I prefer them just plain, no sauce, just plain. Okay, gracias. Thank you. You make these?
Yeah.
Yeah, homemade?
Casa.
To casa. Ah, okay, let's give it a try right away. Never tried churros before in my life, so I guess it's like a donut dough. Is it similar like a donut?
Yeah.
Like a Mexican donut?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, and I think there's sugar around it. This is sugar? Azúcar? I think in Spanish. Okay, let's give it a try.
Sugar.
I think there's also cinnamon around it. Is there cinnamon around it as well?
Yeah.
I love cinnamon. And I have to say, the combination of sugar and cinnamon reminds me about my childhood. When I was a child, my mom used to make pancakes, and we ate these pancakes with sugar and cinnamon on top. The flavor really reminds me about that. And then yeah, the outside is very crispy and inside it's actually quite soft. So when you're biting it, it's crispy and then soft. It's good. Very good.
Ay, gracias, gracias.
How do you say delicious in Spanish?
Delicioso.
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 Okay, muy delicioso.
Gracias.
Gracias. Oh, it's actually very good. I could imagine they are even better when they are very fresh and still warm. So these are cold now. So I would be curious to try them actually when they are still warm. What is this? Chocolate?
Yeah, it's chocolate. It's American chocolate, man. It's the world's finest chocolate.
The world's finest chocolate?
Yes, sir. It's the world's finest
What
chocolate.
makes it the world's finest chocolate?
Look, what makes it the world's finest chocolate, man? You want to taste it yourself?
How much is one bar?
$3 each.
$3 a bar?
Yeah.
You have different flavors?
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me get
Well, I ain't
one.
gonna lie, I saw these for $3 because these are crunched up, but I
Crunched
saw
up?
the rest for $4.
Alright, let me get one from you and one from you.
Alright.
Or you're in a
Buy
team.
2 off 2. Buy
You-
2 for 2.
2 for 2? Come
Are you
on, man.
competitors or working together?
Competitors.
Competitor. Okay, I buy one from you, one from you.
2 for 2?
I'm just having something sweet already. One is okay. So I'm gonna take this one, wafer. And what flavor? You have the same flavors, right?
Yeah.
Let me get almond, please. Okay, so how much was it again? 3, right? 3. 6 in total, right? Okay.
Wait, what about me?
Well, that's 3 for you, 3 for you.
Mine's costing 4.
Your cost 4.
Yeah.
Why are yours more expensive?
Because mine's had almond in
We
it.
don't work here.
Oh, and 3 each, right?
No, his was 3, mine's was 4.
Why are yours 4?
Because mine's had almond in it.
So if I change this one to this one, then it's 3.
But you can't do that.
I can't do that.
No.
Come on,
It's
man.
no take back.
I just want to be nice to you. I don't really need them.
I know, I'm trying to be nice to you too, man.
I don't have an extra dollar, I think. No, I don't have one. Come on, that's a good price, right? Okay, thank you very much. Man, that was a bit of a weird situation. I don't need chocolate, I was just being nice to them, buying the chocolate, and suddenly he's telling me that the price is $4 from him. I don't know what that was. But yeah, I do have some chocolates to try later as well. Alright, and this is the pier. Looks like that. Yeah, there's literally a theme park at the end over there, and then plenty of restaurants here. Also some street food stalls. And we do have a Baba Gump shrimp here, which is also funny. I recognize this from the movie Forrest Gump. One of the best movies ever made in my opinion. And yeah, if you know the movie, then you probably recognize the game Baba Gump. And yeah, this Santa Monica pier is also the end of the famous Route 66. You can see the sign here, 66, end of the trail. So I think Route 66 starts in Ohio. So basically on the other side of the country. I'm not sure if it's Ohio, but yeah, somewhere in that area, I think. So it's a very long, iconic route that you can take basically through all of the United States, almost all of it. And the end, the official end is right here. And yeah, here we actually do have quite a few people here now. Despite the weather being not that warm today, it's also cloudy at the moment. But yeah, this is a very beautiful view. I love it. And a few months ago, Los Angeles has been a lot in the news because of the wildfires here. And I think the majority of these fires happened in the area over there. I think we have Malibu down the coast here. And I think Malibu was affected a lot by the fires. So I think, yeah, maybe you remember a few months ago, the wildfires here in Los Angeles, at least in Germany, it was all over the news. And yeah, I think that mainly happened in the area of the mountains over there. What is that? That looks interesting. Your name on a grain of rice. Hello. What is that?
There's a little grain of rice with the name.
Literally a grain of rice?
Yeah.
Where can I see it?
Inside.
Ah, there. Ah, yeah, I see it. Ah, Anthony. Ah. So I can have my name written on a grain of rice?
Yes.
How much do you charge for that?
So it depends on the bottles you choose.
Yeah.
Either 20 or 25.
Do you have a cheaper version, like a smaller one? These ones are cheaper?
Yeah, I can give you those for 10.
Okay, can I do one for 10?
What color would you like?
I think I'm getting one for my girlfriend. And you have like maybe like a pink color like this? Yeah? Yeah, this one?
And what color of beets do you want?
Which one can you recommend? What is popular for girls?
You want pink? There's a hot pink there.
Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah, okay. And then the name is Lisa. Alright, let's get a little gift for my girlfriend here. So I'm actually curious now how you're writing it on it.
The pen, it's like a little needle.
Ah, it's very thin, yeah?
And I just grab the rice with my 2 fingers.
So she's literally holding the grain of rice in her hands. And then just like that, we have the name Lisa written on it. Oh, that's very creative.
Would you like me to draw a heart on the back?
Yes, please. So let's add a little heart. I've never seen this before anywhere around the world. Your name on a grain of rice. How did you come up with this idea, or did you see that somewhere else?
Well, my mom taught me.
Oh, that's your mom. Oh,
She's
okay.
been doing it for more than 30 years.
Yeah.
Here in Santa Monica. Monica.
So you have a family business here, basically. Okay. All right. So let's see the final result.
That's the little heart.
That's the heart on the other side. Okay. So you can also add different items to put inside the glasses here, like little flowers, and I think these stones here. Is that a good business here, if I may ask?
Well, it's been very slow lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I could imagine, like, this is something unique. I've never seen that anywhere around the world. It's a very unique idea. I like that. Do you have an Instagram page?
Crafts by Andy. That's
Crafts
the
by Andy.
Facebook.
So if you are seeing this video and you would like to have your name written on a grain of rice as well, Crafts by Andy, and on Facebook as well. Okay, and here we have the final piece. Inside this little glass, the heart. It's even colored in red now, and then with the name Lisa on it. Oh, thank you so much. That's lovely. 5 and 5, $10. Okay, thank you very much.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye. And just like that, I have a little souvenir for my girlfriend from the Santa Monica Pier in Los Angeles. There are actually quite a few ladies here selling these churros. Like, I saw at least 3 of them here on the pier as well. Makes me think maybe it isn't homemade by the auntie. Maybe they have like one distributor preparing all these to all these ladies here. But it was delicious anyway. I'm actually pretty full now. The huge cup of fruits, the churros. So I think I will skip my main meal here now. And actually there's another shop here, your name on a grain of rice. So the lady we just spoke to is also not the only one offering that. Actually, I do see a sign of the Route 66 here. So yeah, here we have the end. So this is the whole map of the United States. And yeah, it starts up here, which I think is Ohio. Could be wrong, but I think it starts in Ohio. And then it goes through all these states: Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and then California in the end. So yeah, very iconic route. Actually, it would be really cool to drive this route one day. Maybe I'm doing that. Maybe in the future here on the channel at some point. Alright, and here we have the end of the pier with the open ocean in front of us. So here we have the Pacific Ocean, and yeah, Asia, where I'm usually traveling, is at the very end of this ocean over there. Very beautiful. But yeah, now let's get to Hollywood. Alright, I got an Uber, and yeah, this is quite a pricey Uber ride. I will tell you the price later, but the funny thing is, the cheapest option was the Uber Black, I think it is called, which is like the luxury car, so you get a better car. That was the cheapest option. So I'm getting picked up in a Mercedes-Benz German car. Alright, and here's my ride. Hello, good afternoon. I have a question. Is it possible to drive through Beverly Hills? No speak English. Is it possible to drive through Beverly Hills? Where are you from?
Armenia.
Armenia. Oh, Europe. Okay, okay. Armenia is a very small country in Eastern Europe.
Santa Monica Boulevard.
I don't know the roads.
Okay.
But Beverly Hills is basically on the way to Hollywood. We can drive through Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills?
Yeah.
Santa Monica.
Okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you very much. Alright, so let's also drive through the very famous Beverly Hills area on the way to Hollywood. Actually, I was wrong. Armenia. You're from Armenia?
Armenia.
Yes.
Language Russian.
Next to Azerbaijan, Turkey?
No.
No?
Russian. Language Russian.
Language is Russian.
Russian,
yeah. But I mean the country is next to...
Armenia, language Russian.
Okay. But yeah, the country is... I thought it would be somewhere here in Eastern Europe, but it's actually here next to Azerbaijan and Turkey. So it's actually geographically in Asia then. Interesting. You can meet people from all over the world in this city, I think. The car in front of us is literally a car with no driver. This car, no driver, right?
No driver.
That's cool. You can see all the cameras around the car. I was like shocked. The car was driving by and I was looking out the window and there was no driver. That was shocking. I think this is the first time in my life that I see a car driving on the roads like this without a driver. I remember when I was in China, I took a bus without a driver. Maybe you remember that from the video I filmed there. That was a cool experience. But I've never seen a car on a public road like this without a driver. That's cool. So this is a taxi? So taxi. I think I can see you need to download an app. And the car... Waymo. That's an app. Yeah, okay. And we're driving through Beverly Hills now, also a very iconic and famous area here in Los Angeles. And yeah, I remember when I was younger, I loved the movie Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy playing Axel Foley. And I think if you are my age or older, then you probably know this movie. I think it's from the 80s. And yeah, I really love that movie. And now seeing Hollywood, which is the main city in the movie basically, that is so cool. Wow, we do have some really nice houses here. I think Beverly Hills is one of the most expensive areas in Los Angeles. So the houses here are probably worth a lot of money, probably millions of dollars. And I also think that many celebrities are living in this area. It's very expensive here, right? Yeah. Very high, yeah, very high prices. Oh, but yeah, very beautiful neighborhood.
10 million.
10 million and more? The houses here? Yeah. I think I read somewhere that they're actually also doing tours in these areas. You can join a tour, like with a bus, and then they're driving you through the areas and stopping in front of celebrity houses. I think if I would live here, that would probably annoy me a lot. Tourists driving by every day, taking pictures of your house. I mean, I'm doing basically the same right now, but yeah. Ah, that's beautiful. Oh, look at the palm trees. Oh, wow. Oh, and we do have some fancy cars around here as well. And some new houses being built. And yeah, I just tried to download the Waymo driverless taxi app, but I can't download it. It says it's not available in your app store, so my phone is German, so probably you need to have an American phone in order to download the app. I had similar problems in other countries before that you can't download all the apps, so I can't use the driverless taxis here as a tourist, unfortunately. What I also saw a lot here already are these little robots here. I think they are robots. I have seen quite a lot of these already today, and I'm wondering what they are doing. I think maybe they are delivery robots. So maybe if you order something via an app, then the robot is delivering that to you. But I actually wonder how that works. Alright, and we are in Hollywood now, and that was in total a 1 hour ride. And yeah, including tip, I gave him a tip for being so nice to drive me through Beverly Hills. Oh, I hear Chinese here. I think that was Chinese. But yeah, including tip, that ride cost me $85 US. But yeah, here we are at one of the most famous places in the USA, the Hollywood Blvd with the Walk of Fame. And I see the stars on the floor already. Check it out. That is so interesting. Yeah, as far as I know, the whole road here is full with these stars, and each star has a name of a famous person. As far as I know, you can find actors here, but also musicians. I'm not sure if there are also like politicians here. Oh, we have Charlize Theron. That's the first name I recognize here. Halle Berry. Oh, Steven Spielberg right here. So he's a director, not an actor. Jamie Foxx, Martin Scorsese, also a very good director. Oh, many famous names here. Oh, I think you can actually spend like an hour just walking around here looking at different names that you recognize. Matt Damon has a star here. And I think, so when somebody gets a star here, I think there's like a little celebration to it, and that person whose name is on the star actually comes here and takes part in the celebration, I think. So each person that you see here has been here when the star was, how to say that, like opened, you know. And we do have lots of street vendors here. Actually, to be honest, I was not expecting that here in the USA, that you can find so many street vendors and street food. I'm not sure if that's a thing all over the country or just here in like the touristy areas of Los Angeles. Oh, it looks like I can't walk here, it's blocked. I think we have the Chinese theater here.
Yeah, it's closed off.
It's closed?
Got a movie premiere. You can just cross here at the green light.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Alright, so they do have a movie premiere here at the Chinese theater, which is also, I think, the place where the Oscars are happening every year. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's, where the Oscars, the famous Oscars. It could also be that the Oscars are happening in this place, which is the Dolby Theater. So either here or there, I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, from here you can see it, what's going on over there. Many people, also many security guards, police officers over there as well. So maybe there are some famous actors over there now as well. Actually, I do see many Chinese people here. That also surprises me a bit. I think the guy there selling sculptures, I think he's Chinese. And the massage place earlier was also run by Chinese. And I do think also many Chinese tourists here. Oh, and look at that car. That is the weirdest car color I have ever seen in my life. But kind of unique, very interesting. Wow, what color is that even? How to describe the color? Like silver, pink, blue, interesting. Yeah, you do see some interesting things around here. It's a very interesting area, I have to say. But yeah, something I would like to mention, and I hope if you are a local, you don't mind me saying that, you're not being offended by that. But I have to say I'm quite shocked how many homeless people I see here in LA. Like also earlier in Venice, there were many homeless people around, in Santa Monica, also here in Hollywood. and I'm actually quite shocked by that, to be honest. I would not have expected that, and yeah, I can't show you footage of that now because I don't really like to film homeless people, so I'm not pointing my camera to them, but you can see them all around. I think the only area where I haven't seen any was in Beverly Hills. But yeah, unfortunately, it's actually the same situation in Germany. Every major city in Germany, or in every major city in Germany, you can also see plenty of homeless people, and I have the feeling it's getting more every year, basically. And look at that, I think she's doing a live stream here selling things. And I think she's also speaking Chinese. That is funny. I've seen a lot of these streamers when I was in China. Like they are live streaming on the streets, selling things. But I would not have expected Chinese people doing these live streams here in Los Angeles as well. And here, look at that. This is one of these driverless cars again. So I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera now. Probably it's too far, but there's literally no driver sitting inside. And you can see like there's the big camera on top, and like all around the car there are cameras. That is literally insane. I feel like I'm seeing the future here right now. Let's see if as soon as the traffic starts moving, we can see it driving. All right, here we go. This is so weird to see. There's nobody sitting inside. Crazy, right?
Isn't that something? Modern technology is the best.
Right.
Have a good one.
You too. Yeah, I'm not the only one blown away by seeing that. That is insane. Here's the car again. I think now you can see it. Nobody sitting inside, and it's driving. Oh wow, we have hot dogs here. Hello, I would like to get a hot dog. How much? $8? Okay, one please. Oh nice, look at the huge sausages we have here. They are looking delicious. And oh, we do have some firefighters. That's very loud. And yeah, look at the sausages here. I think they are wrapped around, I think there's bacon around it.
Yes.
Bacon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have some onions on the side, some peppers. What is this right here?
Relish.
Relish? Actually, I don't know what that is, but I'm not a native English speaker, so I might just never heard this word before. And then tomatoes, onions, and this is guacamole?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Is it spicy?
A little spicy.
A little?
It's spicy.
Oh, I cannot eat spicy. No spicy for me, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't really handle spicy food. I get a bad stomach if I eat spicy. But wow, these sausages are looking really good. Is there something inside, like cheese or?
No.
Just regular sausages?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes these thick sausages are filled with cheese. At least in Germany, that's very popular.
Mayo, ketchup, mustard?
I think no sauce for me. Just plain like this is fine. $8. I have 20 right here. And then the hot dog for me. Okay, thank you very much. All right, we even have a little chair here, so I can sit right here and enjoy this hot dog. My first ever hot dog in America. I think hot dog is a very typical American meal, although I think originally hot dogs are from Germany, where I'm from. I think German immigrants brought the idea of a hot dog to the USA many years ago. And yeah, like I said earlier already, I'm quite surprised by the amount of street food stalls that I'm seeing around here. So let's try a street food hot dog here in Los Angeles, USA. Oh, the sausage flavor is quite good. I have to say, even though I'm German and sausages are very popular in Germany, I'm not a huge fan of sausages usually. But yeah, this sausage with bacon around it, it's very good. And then you have so many fresh kicks from the tomatoes, from the onions, from the peppers. But yeah, you need to be careful that not most of the items on top here are falling around. I already lost some, as you can see here. What did I learn earlier? How to say delicious in Spanish? Delicioso, I think, or deliciosa, something like that. Because yeah, the vendors here are also Spanish. I think most of the food vendors I've seen today are not Spanish, Spanish speaking. So I guess most of them are maybe from Mexico or from other Latin American countries. Okay, I'm rating this 7.5 out of 10. Alright, that was a delicious little snack. Okay, thank you, gracias. That was very good. Thank you very much. Alright, I took another Uber ride for about 10 minutes. And yeah, before I will tell you where I am now, let's talk about the questions I mentioned in the intro of this video. Okay, so is LA overrated or is it actually worth a visit? And I can definitely say for me it was super cool to see all these famous places that I only saw in movies before, like walking around Hollywood, seeing Beverly Hills, Venice, Santa Monica. So that alone made the trip definitely worth it for me. That was super cool. I really enjoyed that. And beyond that, it was also cool to meet Americans. Everyone everyone was super friendly to me, very welcoming. So I really have good impressions of the American people here as well. So do I think LA is overrated? It's a bit hard to judge for me after being here for only 2 days now. I think this city has way more to offer for tourists than what I have seen here in just these 2 days. I mean, it is a city of almost 4 million people and probably millions of tourists come here every day. So there's definitely more to see than what I have seen today. So I have only seen a glimpse of what is actually possible here in the city as a tourist. So it's difficult for me to judge if it's overrated or not, but I can definitely say for me it was worth a visit just because I really enjoyed seeing all these famous places. Okay, but now let's also talk about the prices. How much money did I spend in total here in 2 days? And I can already say I've never spent more money in just 2 days in a city than I did here in LA. So hotel was $200 per night for 2 days here in LA. That's $400 in total. Food, I also spent some money on drinks or snacks here and there off camera, and I will add $20 for my dinner later at the hotel. So in total that comes to $89 for food and drinks here in 2 days. And then $15 for the massage earlier, $10 for the souvenir for my girlfriend, total $25. And then actually the shocking amount, taxi and Uber rides. I have to get an Uber from here back to my hotel, and that ride alone will be, I just checked the prices already, $110. It's like an hour from here to my hotel. And then in total, in 2 days, I spent, including the ride back to my hotel later, $326 in taxis and Uber. And that amount is insane actually. So I think if you're coming here, it will probably be cheaper if you stay for a few days at least to get a rental car. Yeah, this price is actually shocking. I'm a bit shocked by the prices here, to be honest, but that maybe also has to do because I spent the last 6 years of my life mainly in Southeast Asia, where everything is obviously cheaper than here in America. So these prices are shocking for me now, but I think they're actually probably pretty much normal for every Western country. I think the prices here are similar, like in my own country, Germany, for example. So that means in total I spent, including everything, hotel, food, transportation, $840 for 2 days here in Los Angeles. So if you're coming here, do expect to spend some money, definitely. And yeah, where am I now? I am at this beautiful park here, a bit in the hills behind Hollywood. And why am I here? Because of the Hollywood sign up there in the hills. That is what I wanted to see. This is probably the highlight for me here in Los Angeles, seeing the world famous Hollywood sign so close by at the hill up there with my own eyes. That is a really, really cool moment. I'm actually getting goosebumps standing here just looking at the sign up there. Wow. And yeah, I'm actually so grateful that I have the opportunity to travel to cool places like this and yeah, earn my money with filming these trips for you guys. So thanks a lot to everyone watching my videos. I know many of you guys are watching my videos for many years already now, and I really appreciate that, and I'm very grateful. And yeah, maybe you were wondering why I didn't got a local SIM card at the airport earlier, because yeah, that's usually one of the first things you do after arriving in a new country. And yeah, this is not a sponsored video or anything, but I am using eSIMs in every country I go to. An eSIM is basically a digital SIM card. And yeah, people often ask me what eSIM provider I am using, which one I can recommend, and I am using Olafly eSIMs on every trip. If you want to check them out as well, there's a link in the description which even gives you a discount. So yeah, I am actually going to spend another day here tomorrow in Los Angeles, and then I will be heading to another new country, also somewhere I have never been to before. Little hint, it's not a long journey from here, so stay tuned for the next video. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, to follow the journey. And if you want to see my previous video in which I have still been in Asia, in a very unique country there called Brunei, then check out the video right here. Stay healthy, stay positive, and then see you on the next episode. Ciao guys!